Okay, hello everybody. So today we're going to be looking at worded problems, okay? And our learning intention is I'll be able to solve a word problem using algebra. Okay, so we're going to have a look at this question here first. So it says, let x be a number, and when the number is doubled and 7 is added, the result is 29, okay? And it says, write an equation to show this information and then solve this equation to find x. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do for this question, we're going to try and represent it visually, okay, so we know what's going on, so we can see a picture of it in our heads. So let's say this box here is x, okay, that's our number. So we're going to say this is the number, okay, and it says when the number is doubled, okay, so anything being doubled, it's being multiplied by 2. So we've one box there, that's x. So if that's being multiplied by 2, we're going to have 2 boxes. Then it says 7 is added. So I'm going to add 7. And I'm going to add the 7 dots to represent 7. Okay. So when the number is doubled and 7 is added, the result is 29. So I'll have 29 dots. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, so there I've represented my question visually. So now I can try and write it out in algebraic terms. So I know that my box stands for x, or my number. Okay, and I have 2 boxes, so I have 2x plus I have 7 dots, so I can say plus 7, and that is equal to 29, as I have 29 dots here. Okay, so now we can try and solve this. So I have on my left hand side, I have 2x plus 7, so a letter number, and on my right I have 29, a number. So I want my letters on the left and my numbers on the right. So this plus 7 here has to go. So the opposite of plus 7 is minus 7. So I'm going to take minus 7 from both sides. So I end up with 2x plus 7 minus 7 gives me 0 is equal to 29 minus 7, which gives me 22. And I'm going to do the same thing up the top with my pictures, okay? So I took away 7. So I'm going to take away these 7 dots here because I'm after minusing 7. And I minus 7 from the left, and I also minus 7 from the right. So I need to take away 7 here as well. Okay. So now I have down here, it says 2x is equal to 22. And up the top, I have 2 boxes, which is 2x is equal to, and there's 22 dots there. Okay, so I want to find x by itself. So currently x is being multiplied by 2, and I know when a number is being multiplied by 2, to cancel that, or the inverse of that operation, I need to divide. And this time I'm going to divide by 2. And I'm going to divide by 2 on both sides, okay? So I'm going to get 2x divided by 2 gives me x is equal to 22 divided by 2 is 11. Now I'm going to go and do this in my visual section as well. So if I'm dividing by 2, these 2 boxes here, if I'm dividing by 2, I'm going to have 1 box left, so I can get rid of 1 box. Get rid of this box here. And what I do to the left, I do to the right. So I have 22 divided by 2. And this is the same thing as getting half of those 22 dots, okay? Because I need to get rid of half of those dots. So I'm dividing it by 2. So half of 22 is 11. So I can get rid of 11 dots. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, okay? So now I have a box, which we know is x, is equal to, and I have 11 dots there. So the box is equal to 11, or x is equal to 11. And is it the same answer as I have for my algebra? X is is equal to 11. Okay, so now we're going to check our answer, just like you did with Idri the other day. So we're going to go into GeoGebra, click GeoGebra Classic, and we're going to type in our equation. So let's type that in here. So we have 2x plus 7 is equal to 29. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out and see where does it tell us our solution is. So there's a line going down there and it's going through 11. Okay, so it says that x is equal to 11, and that's the same answer that we got for our algebra. So yes, our answer is correct. Okay, so we're going to have a look at another example, okay? So this question says, Heather is X years of age and Bob is 6 years older than Heather. The sum of their ages is 42 years. And it says there for part 1, write an equation in X to show this information. And part 2, solve your equation from part 1 to find Heather's age and Bob's age. So just like we did in the question before, we're going to try and represent this visually first. So we're going to say that Heather is equal to X, okay? And we're going to use a box again to represent X, okay? So that's Heather. Then we have Bob. Bob's age is equal to X plus 6, and 6 little dots there for Bob's age, okay? And this is because it says in the question that Bob is 6 years older than Heather, okay? So then we've represented Heather's age visually and Bob's age visually, okay? And it tells us that the sum of their ages is 42 years. So if we add their ages together, we're going to get 42, okay? So let's say if we wrote here, we said Heather's age, which is an X, then plus another X, and then plus 6 dots, 4, 5, 6, and that is equal to 42 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 42 dots there, okay? Okay, so now we can try and represent this using algebra. Okay, so we have 2 boxes here. And we know each box stands for X, okay? And then we have X plus X, okay? So X plus X gives us 2X, right? Then we have plus, and we have 6 dots there. So that's plus 6, and that is equal to, we have 42 dots there. So that is equal to 42. Okay, so now let's have a look at our equation. So on our left side, we have 2x plus 6, so a letter and a number. And on our right side, we have 42, so just a number. So we want just letters on the left, and we want numbers on the right. So there's something wrong with this plus 6 here. That needs to go, because it's a number, but it's on the left. So what's the opposite of plus 6? It's minus 6. So I'm going to take minus 6 from both sides, okay? So I have 2x then. Plus 6 minus 6 gives me 0. 42 minus 6 gives me 36. So now I'm going to do the same thing up in my visual part, okay? So I'm going to zoom up there. And it told me to take away 6. We wanted to get rid of that plus 6. So I'm going to take away 6 dots from both sides. So 6 dots here are going away. And 6 dots on the right as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then we have our 2 boxes. So 2x is equal to, and there's 36 dots there. Okay? So now let's go back to our algebra. We have 2x is equal to 36. However, we want to find x, and currently x is being multiplied by 2. So we are going to divide it by 2 on both sides to find out x. And we know that 2x divided by 2 gives me x is equal to 36 divided by 2 is 18. We're going to do the same up with our visual. Okay, so we have 2 x's there. We are dividing by 2, so we're only going to have 1 x left, so 1 box. So one of our boxes needs to go. So let's get rid of this box here. Okay, plus can go as well. And then we're doing the same thing with our dots. We also need to divide our 36 dots by 2. Okay, so dividing something by 2 is the same thing as getting half of it. Okay, so half of 36 is 18. So 18 dots have to go and 18 will stay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so I have 1 box, which is x, is equal to 18 dots there. Okay, and this is the same as our algebra answer that we got down here. X is equal to 18. Now, are we at the end? We go back to our question and check. It said, solve your equation to part 1 to find Heather's age and Bob's age. Okay, so it told us that Heather is x years of age. And we know that x is 18. So we can say Heather is 18. Okay, now Bob is 6 years older than Heather. Okay, so if Heather is 18, okay, Bob is 6 years older, so Bob is 18 plus 6. So we could also call that x plus 6, okay, or the box plus 6. Because we had said over here that the box plus 6 was Bob's age, and we know the box stood for x. So Bob is 18 plus 6. Bob is 24, okay? So Heather is 18 and Bob is 24. Okay, so now we're going to check our answer on GeoGebra. So it was 2x, wrong x again, plus 6 is equal to 42, okay? And if we zoom in here to check that where the line is going through, it's going through 18, okay? So x is 18, and then we know if x is 18, x plus 6 is equal to 18 plus 6 is equal to 24. Okay, so once again, we know Heather is 18, Bob is 24.